that you belong there. And you know, at Stanford, even like at Stanford at that. So imagine that you're at Stanford and you worked hard to get there. You know what I mean? So you can do it too. Like you have what it takes to get there and succeed there. And I know that sometimes it could be tough, like you know, being a minority and stuff like that. But you deserve to be there. So that's what I mean about like not having, you know, the imposter syndrome and stuff. Pre-med schedule while doing a part-time job. Are you? Someone asked about this. Um, it depends. Do you have like, are you doing other things? You know, and stuff like that. Like, what else are you doing? Because if you're doing research as well, I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of like it depends. You know that like what you're prioritizing to in the moment. You know, because sometimes we just gotta work and get a little bit of money. You know, and so and then you'll maybe do less research or volunteer and stuff like that. You know, Russell, it's just about staying busy. Like if I showed you my schedule when I was in undergrad, I was always busy. To be honest, I had to, but I knew how bad I wanted to get to the next phase, which was medical school. So I was busy all the time, Saturdays and Sundays too, and of course like I'd always try to take a day off, whether it was Saturday evening or Sunday or whatever. Like I did take time off, but I was always busy. I don't think I have time, Oz. I don't think I have time. I'm extremely busy right now. I grew up in South Central. Irvin grew up in Washington State. Um, step one prep. We got people prepping for step one. My family's from Guerrero, el estado de Guerrero. We don't have another option. We gotta make it. That's right. Dental program. Sick. Wait, you got into dental school, Christian, in Washington? Oh, that's what's up, bro. Congratulations on that, by the way. Hope it's going well. What's a CAA? Sorry, I don't know what that is. Can you tell me what that is? I am part of LMSA. Take care of my mental health. That has to be the most important part. Taking care of our own mental health. We can't really help other people if we're not taking care of ourselves. I try to, you know, I'm not. I mean, I'm not trying to be like. Oh, hold on, give me a second. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Um, mental health. Mental health. We gotta take care of ourselves. Good night. Thank you for joining us on Twitch. You guys on TikTok, do me a favor. Go to Twitch and follow us. Foods and Medicine. Please. Do me that favor. Porfas. And then come back or stay there, whatever you prefer. But just don't leave though. Thank you. Buenas noches. Washington State. Yup. I've been to Washington State. I've been to Seattle already. It was sick. Super sick. It was raining. Um and I wasn't ready for that. I had to ask Irvin for a jacket because I didn't take nothing ready for the rain. But it was amazing. Like I actually had a great time in Washington, and he showed me around and stuff. Yeah, new program. Yeah, Yakima. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh damn. I don't mean to curse. Wait, there's a dental program in Yakima, PNWU. That's sick, bro. Congratulations on that, brother. Yeah. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and saw you came. Oh yeah, San Antonio. We were in San Antonio. Do people ever look at you weird because you're tatted, like in a professional setting? Damn, I got a story to tell y'all. I really have a story to tell y'all. With that, with the tattoo stuff in a professional setting. Cause yeah, I've been, I know it, of course, but I definitely have some stories with that being tatted in the hospital for sure. But overall, I mean, I don't. No one tells me anything overall in general. I don't walk around like, at least for like, I mean, at some point I would like cover just because I was like a little bit more aware and I would hear stuff. So I'd be more like conscious and like, damn, you know what? I'm gonna cover my tats because I don't want to get told anything. So I would cover my tats. But I've shown my tats and stuff like that. Um, I've been told stuff, and I have not been told stuff. Like just no one says anything. So it's both. Um, Vero pre. Oh, what's up, Vero? I hope it's going. I'm at UAG. Yeah, I hope it's going well. UAG. That's what's up. That's in Guadalajara, right? That's sick. Certified anesthesiologist assistant. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know enough about like CAA then, to be honest. So I can't really comment on it. I don't really know like what the career is and stuff like or like what it takes and then like I really don't know much really, to be honest. But it sounds cool. I mean, an assistant for an anesthesiologist, right? That sounds pretty sick. So you're basically like a CNA, right? But like for anesthesiologists, that sounds sick. That sounds really cool in my opinion. San Antonio, that's right. It was so cool. I was with one of my boys there. He showed me around too. I was by the lake. I forget what that lake is. The lake is called Riverwalk or something like that. But it was so beautiful, super beautiful. Yeah, it was chill in Texas. Super chill. Way more chill than LA for sure. I would say. Like in San Antonio, it was like a suburban or like more of a out of LA type of feel. But it was nice though. Super chill. Next time I got to see a Spurs game in San Antonio. Mental health. Mental health is important. Yeah, we go to schools. We try to speak to students and stuff like that. Washington is beautiful for sure. Yeah, we that's why we started this. We literally like me and Irvin just had a conversation about this in a carne asada one day, and he told me um, like why it's important and how the messages he's received and stuff because he was posting on Instagram and I think Twitter and stuff, and then one post went viral of his um, on Twitter with his white coat. It was beautiful. It was like his family and then him and then a picture of like when he was younger and stuff, and then like it went viral, and so I was like, whoa, that's my classmate. Like I had just met. I don't even know if we've met, but I knew he was my classmate, and and um, damn, what was I talking about? I got distracted by the game. Um, damn, how did I just forget? Oh, when we started, that's right. I'm tripping. Um, I saw the power that had because I saw the comments, just the representation, just seeing someone that you can relate to wearing the white coat and how powerful that was. So, once he talked to me about that, and I wasn't really on social media like that, and I was like, let's do it. Like, all right, if I can inspire one kid, the way he painted it for me was like, bro, like imagine you inspire one kid from South Central. Imagine that, you when you were younger saw yourself wearing a white coat. I was like, you're right. I think it would mean a lot. Like, I think that would make me believe like I could do it. So let's do it. I'm down. And we just started posting our stories. that's really how it was. From there, we just said, let's make the account and let's inspire a kid. Just thank God that we get told that we have. So it's a blessing that we were able to do that. Yeah, I got a bachelor's in biology. I got my bachelor's in biology at CSUN. That's right, CSUN. Uh, go Spurs, go! Shot, y'all inspired me to follow through and apply to law school. We can do it. That's right. You got this. Buena suerte in the application process. I don't know if you're already there right now or where are you in the process, but damn, that's crazy. Law school to me, man, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Law school, like it sounds like the reading. I don't know. It just sounds like that's. I mean, that's just they. People in law school probably feel that way about medical school, though. To be fair, like it's just like it's relative, of course. But nah, I don't think I'd be able to. I would have like been able to do some law school stuff, to be honest. Not definitely not like the reading and like I don't know. I rather read a science book. I rather read like a biology book front to cover than like whatever the hell. The I don't even know what law school people learn. What do y'all learn? Like, what do you learn in law school though? Like, for real, I don't know. It just sounds insane. Like hard. I don't know. Like how to talk right or how to communicate things or. But I low key just rather like, read about like chromosomes and like cells and the Krebs cycle. Studying for the LSAT, applying in September. Nice. It's actually how I feel about med school. I could never. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's relative. Everyone feels the own like, like better about what they're choosing. Yeah. I agree. Irvin and I, nah, we're not brothers. We're homies. We met in medical school. First year. I haven't seen that fool. I'm gonna go live with him one day. I'm gonna bring him on here. I'm gonna just force him here with y'all. Um, Go Matadors. That's right. Go Matadors. Yeah. You also grew up in South Central. Any quick advice for a first gen pre med? Yeah, for real? You're from South Central? Pre med. Let's see. Not sure what year you're in undergrad, but just take it semester by semester, quarter by quarter. I said that funny. Semester by semester and quarter by quarter. Just take it like that, and just try to do the absolute best you can in that semester or in that quarter, and then don't worry about anything else but just the moment, what you got going on now, and your schedule and everything, and then do that for the next one and the next one. Don't worry too much about what's ahead and the MCAT, and then oh my god, I need to do this, like publish, and it'll all happen. It'll all happen. Just semester by semester, quarter by quarter, set realistic goals, and then slowly but surely you'll be a month away from graduating, and you'll look back and like realize you did a ton and you did well in class and stuff. You know. What are some types for studying long hours without getting distracted? Like some tips. So I would study in the fourth floor of my library at CSUN. That was my spot. And so I think everyone has different ways of how they study best. Like, I'll be honest with y'all, Irvin and I, we have study sessions and shit, but we study very differently. Him and I, we do, and I learned that. But sometimes I did just want his company to study with someone and stuff, and we would study together.